Hi, I'm Abhilash, your UPSC Civil Service Examination mentor. Welcome to the today's orientation session for this week. We start little delayed, but we are live. And मैं आप लोगों का स्वागत करना चाहता हूँ और ये कहना चाहता हूँ, आप में से जो भी अभी इस बार जीएस फाउंडेशन प्रोग्राम एनरोल किए हैं, आप यू कैन चैट डायरेक्टली. I have received various questions from many of you, where uh, Akshaya, Anshu, RK Trupti, Kavita, Kaitha, Sudharani, Dima, Darshana, Praneet, Manish Kumar Jha. तो उसमें questions are mostly like how to prepare for UPSC and want to attend GS courses about UPSC, how to study for UPSC. I am a fresher, and most of you are attempting on 2027, 2028, like that. Few are in 2026 also. So people who are in 2026, I would consider them uh, that you should you starting from scratch. अभी से तो बहुत मुश्किल होगा, बट एज्यूमिंग आप थोड़ी बहुत प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं, तो आई वुड टेल देम टू गो बाय द टेस्ट सीरीज प्रिपरेशन, जहाँ टेस्ट सीरीज के साथ साथ प्रिपेयर करेंगे. नाउ टेस्ट सीरीज के साथ प्रिपेयर करने का रीजन ये है 2026 एस्पिरेंट के लिए, that because of the timeline they have in their hand, they will be able to manage a good amount of syllabus on the exam centric part. But nevertheless, for all those people who are watching right now, this session is more towards giving you orientation about what is this exam, who are eligible, कैसे तैयारी करें, how to start from this thing, and in fact decide which should be your first attempt. And what is this mentor led guidance which I am talking about, and why I promote self study. मैं कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट या उसकी तरफ ये नहीं कह रहा. हम में से बहुत सारे लोग we do not have the ability to come to Delhi or come to a capital city like Bombay or Hyderabad, Pune, or Chennai for that matter, to prepare. So, but due to today's internet and as your availability of content, we can do our preparation if we have the right motivation and guidance from the place where we belong, where we are from. Absolutely reducing at the cost which it takes, and also on the part of um, the challenges, like when you are staying in a small town and you feel that कि जो दिल्ली में पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं कुछ ज़्यादा ही पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, like that. But अगर आप दिल्ली में आके देखोगे, they are struggling to stay in Rajendra Nagar, and living a life alone there is very difficult. It is not the same anymore. So why not utilize the internet for that matter? So this is how this program is all about. I want to share how this technology works of interacting with mentor in chat. You can see that you have a live chat in your YouTube, so which you can actually uh, you know uh, utilize. You put any comment on live chat, I can bring it into the front. Like right now, I just shared good evening. So my profile says good evening. So you have any questions during the session about the exam, anything which you feel जो आप मेंटर से पूछना चाहते हैं, which you want to ask the mentor, you may just write and express yourself. The session will go for maximum 30 to 35 minutes, and it will be the link will be available for another repeat access, and I'll be sharing it in the group and in the not in the group. I have a channel, uh, Elevate as channel in WhatsApp, so there you will be sharing it. So let's just look around what the exams hold for us. Before we start, I'm sure you want to know who I am. So I am Abhilash Mahapatra, and I qualified this exam in 2008, and I have given 4 attempts during that time, and I had 2 optional during that time. There were 2 optionals: geography and public administration. Uh, due to little bit of hitches, service allocation did not happen to me. But then I pursued my life, and I also was uh, mentoring and guiding students and my colleagues of that time. In that regard, I professionally started as a faculty in IS Gurukul on 2014-15, institute reputed in Delhi for sociology now, and then by Dr. Pranay Agarwal. And then we had this, I was a part of the content team of Vision IS, paper making, question paper evaluation, prelims and mains. But then I also had a career in Government of India. I was a Group A officer in Ministry of Labor and Employment, and under National Career Service. And I took the challenge of digitalization of employment exchanges across India under the portal NCS. And that is how my exposure to uh, employment, education, and youth came. And I kind of focused in building up my things in that. I call myself as a career change maker and employability expert, and I focus on making India's youth employable in emerging area of world of work. And also a mentor of UPSC Civil Service Examination. So after my deputation in Ministry of Labor, I got deputed also in Ministry of Commerce, FICCI, as a project manager for industry-led employability. And then from there, uh, whatever you see in national education policy today about career guidance and industry-led uh, career pathways, you will see those are all the effort which during my tenure, where I put a lot of white papers, bringing industry bodies across together, and that came out in the Niti Aayog. That came out in the NEP, National Education Policy. Post that, I was again deputed to Skill India, and in Skill India, if you go to NSDC JobX, that is the portal for engaging uh, job fair and job activities. That is where my contribution came. So I have been part of India's youth employment and employability, and I realized very early that in India कि आप जैसे ही अपना स्कूलिंग खत्म कॉलेज खत्म करते हो आप सरकारी एग्जाम के लिए तैयारी करते ही हो. So you do not know your worth by going directly to work, but by preparing or by doing tayari for the first 2 3 years of the life. So having said that, it is very critical for us to create a line or pathway where aspirants actually expose themselves to government services, see their suitability. If they get it, good and fine. If they do not get it, then how to get it better, where to fit in for the right career path. That is where my job or my aspiration stays. So hence my focus of somebody who has been there, done that, and that's why I mentor for UPSC Civil Service Examination. Now coming to this examination. This was about me. If you have any challenge, any questions about me, you can use the chat forum to ask. Now coming to straight to the session agenda today. So this examination is not an academic examination, it is an examination for a career, for a job, a bureaucracy in public service for 30 to 40 years. And this is about a service like Indian Administrative Services, Indian Public Police Services, Indian Foreign Services. And now that is what all the central government services, which is called the steel frame of Indian administration. Many time question is कि आप क्यों देना चाहते हो एग्जाम. There can be multiple reasons, there can be multiple drive motivation why you want to be a part of this exam or services. But what these services ultimately provide is a job security and a prestige. It offers a unique platform for nation building. It is an opportunity to influence policy, implement change at the grassroots level, and touch millions of lives directly. अगर जो प्लेटफॉर्म गवर्नमेंट प्लेटफॉर्म देती है एक्सपोजर, दैट इज बियॉन्ड uh, the way if you think that you open up a any NGO में जाओ, startup में जाओ, the government platform is much larger, much authentic than any other platform. But ये सब करना possible है without being in service as well. Hence, your motivation to be in public service has to be first question कि मुझे ये एग्जाम देना क्यों है. The first clarity, if you get that purpose, that will allow you to prepare it much better. Now, यहाँ पे anybody with a education degree from recognized university can apply. And अगर आप foreign से भी graduation कर रहे हैं, also you can apply. But your all AIU, that is uh, Association of Indian University से recognize होना चाहिए, whichever foreign university you have done your graduation. Age limit wise for general category, it is still 6 attempts or 32 years, and till for OBC it is 9 attempts till 35 years, and for SC/ST unlimited attempts. So the medium of exam can be in English or any of the language in the 8th schedule of the Constitution, and the medium of interview can differ from written exam. Prelims where it is English or Hindi medium on which the question paper comes, and it is an objective type of paper. The structure of the exam is it is 3-stage exam. One is prelims, then you qualify for it, then you go to mains. It's a pen and paper based exam with 9 papers, and uske baad you once you qualify that you go for interview. Now interview is the final stage, and once the interview is done, your list or your name in the list will say whether if you are selected in that particular year's examination or not. So coming to the first, and this is I'm sure that you are aware about ये तो आपको पता होता ही है, बहुत लोगों को पता है about the structure of exam. But now comes the question कि how to prepare for this exam. What are the first steps? Now कोई भी एग्जाम की हम तैयारी करें, when it comes to an exam, first and foremost we have to know the syllabus. If you open the notification of UPSC, you will see that it is clearly mentioning the syllabus of this examination, even though in broader sense, it mentions syllabus for prelims, syllabus for mains, syllabus for various optional papers. So that allows us to take a start on where and what to do. It is also said that where to start your foundation program, then the NCRT becomes your the first and foremost foundation program from class 6 to class 12, and they build the conceptual clarity. Can I skip it? You can skip it definitely, but for अगर आपका एग्जाम नहीं क्लियर होता है for whatever reason, the first and foremost question anybody will ask, NCRT क्या था? And then you'll realize क्या NCRT मैंने skip किया. It's better to go by what experts and what previous toppers and aspirants usually take the path, so that एक बार you become a matter expert, learn about something, then you can enrich parallelly. So NCRT is the foundation, and please see that you actually do it. It will not take much of your time. And next is current affairs, making newspaper reading a habit. All this I'm talking about people who are aspiring 2027, 2022, who have right now thought through कि पहला attempt देंगे, कब देंगे, अभी कॉलेज में हैं, अभी पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं. Because all this thing cannot be done overnight. अगर हम प्रिपरेशन का टाइमलाइन देखें तो फर्स्ट 4 मंथ इट विल फोकस ऑन फाउंडेशन, एंड देन फाइनलाइज योर ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट, थोड़ी सी बेसिक रीडिंग स्टार्ट करिए. देन 5 to 8 month go to the typical books. The list of the books I've shared you in your WhatsApp in your welcome message itself, and then You complete your optional syllabus by that. Then month 9th to 11th, you kind of start writing practice, focus on test series, papers like that. And then month 12th, it is about learning from exams, focusing on paper and exam. So whatever that is how this plan or program takes care of UPSC. So what is the actual challenge? Where does the problem happen? Why do people make it tough? Why it is made to look as the toughest exam? Definitely on the success ratio. The success ratio tells that if 10 lakh people are applying for the exam, only 800 people are actually able to uh, 8 lakh people are only able to 8 lakh बोल रहा हूँ 800 people are only able to get in the final list. The challenge which happens with everybody, one's own journey. Firstly, is this is a vast and an unpredictable. I call it that UPSC's U is unpredictable. So it will always stay unpredictable. And then that is whatever trend analysis, whatever expert, whatever people say, I predicted it, this, that, they might work for all, but it is not always a truth. Strategy for over syllabus. So here it requires more of a strategy, understanding your own approach towards examination study, your discipline, your consistency, how to handle setbacks. लाइफ भी चल रही होगी साथ साथ, एग्जाम भी चल रहा होगा साथ साथ, एग्जाम की तैयारी. फिर इफ यू आर गिविंग फॉर दिस एग्जाम, इट इज ए 11 to 12 month लाइन एग्जाम, उसके साथ और भी एग्जाम चल रहे होंगे, स्टेट पीसीएस चल रहा होगा, आरबीआई एग्जाम चल रहा होगा, ईपीएफओ चल रहा होगा, कई सारे एग्जाम चल रहे होंगे. तो यू विल बी सराउंडेड बाय मल्टीपल एग्जाम्स एट डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टाइम. एंड देन is like you start preparing with self study. नहीं, मुझे कोचिंग नहीं चाहिए, मुझे ये नहीं चाहिए, मुझे वो नहीं चाहिए, मैं सब खुद कर लूंगा, खुद कर लूंगी, खुद कर लूंगी. मैं पढ़ाई करना तो बहुत आसान है, आप पढ़ाई तो करोगे, यू विल डेफिनेटली स्टडी, बट व्हाट यू आर स्टडीइंग फॉर एंड व्हाई यू आर स्टडीइंग फॉर. The trick, if you ask for any topper, what exactly is the trick? The day they realize what not to learn, that is the time when the preparation actually starts. What to learn and what not to learn. How much to ignore. My way of looking at this exam preparation is self-study. Why self-study? Why I do say so? Because whatever matter, you might have done coaching, you might have done, group studies, whatever. At the end of the day, until unless you don't sit in your table with your books in your own hand, writing your own notes, it is not going to go inside your head. If you have been avoiding it, thinking that I will do the question from some app, मैं इतना सा ऐप से ये कर लूंगा, वो कर लूंगा, ऐसा हो जाएगा, वैसा नहीं हो पाएगा. प्रीलिम्स फेल ही होता जाएगा. In self study, what happens is you will, once you know that what area of work you need to give more time, you can create your timetable schedule like that. बट एक कोचिंग शेड्यूल वगैरह में आपका एक स्टैंडर्ड अलॉटेड टाइम है, अलॉटेड सिलेबस है, अलॉटेड क्लास है, उसे कंप्लीट करना है. सेकेंड इज ओन थिंकिंग एंड ओन यू नो क्रिएटिविटी क्रिएट करना, या जो भी, इट नीड्स टाइम टू थिंक विद इन देमसेल्फ. अब आप, ये तो कॉमन है, आई एम श्योर, द मोमेंट यू ओपन द बुक, विद इन 1 minute यू स्टार्ट ड्रीमिंग अबाउट एंटायर करियर ऑफ यूपीएससी एंड ऑल दैट. क्या होगा, कलेक्टर बनेंगे, ऐसा होगा, वैसा होगा, whatever is your dreams. Either you spend the entire day thinking about that dream, and you will see कि एक पेज से ज्यादा तो पढ़ ही नहीं पाए. So all this thing becomes challenge. Second is the cost aspect also. Many times good talented people feel that it is very hard or costly to prepare for UPSC exam because of the uh, high prices of coaching and stay and logistics in Delhi and such places. बट अगर आप प्रैक्टिकली देखो तो as I mentioned in the start, I am kind of saying that you can stay at your home and prepare. What happens अगर आप खाली पढ़ना शुरू करो अकेले, और what exactly is the challenge? Where does the challenge happens? So in the meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can actually put it in the chat. I will focus on it. We have another 15 minutes to close the session. So it will be better if you want to interact anything with me, you let me know. The first and foremost pitfall is the lost in material trap. हम डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर बनना चाहते हैं और डेटा कलेक्टर बन जाते हैं. We keep on collecting lot of things, lot of material. Relevant or irrelevant, doesn't matter. Whoever promotes or pitches, oh, this is the book, this is the note, this is that, we just feel that maybe यही बेड़ा पार करा दे. Then comes time management failure. What happens is, we know we have limited time. We know that exam date, exam schedule, that doesn't change. What changes in a per day? What is the time you allot for each study? And apart from that, what you are parallel doing? You might be working, you might be a student, you might have your own something going on. So your discipline and your consistency. Then then comes the isolation and motivation dip. Now this exam is very, very, you know, रिश्ते नातों से दूर कर देता है ये एग्जाम. So you become very lonely, and there is always a kind of, loneliness eating you. It is very difficult to, communication challenges. So many things happens during this preparation. It is actually about knowing and growing about you and yourself. Your maturity happens while you are actually preparing for this exam. कॉलेज से आप सीधा इसी की तैयारी में लगते हो, तो आपके अंदर का जो इंसान है वो इसी में ही, इसी से जूझते हुए आगे की तरफ बढ़ता है. So many times it has a huge impact on your own life and your lifestyle. Now comes what I want to speak, my solution of a mental-led self-study. What happens between somebody, if you are a part of somebody who has done that, who's been there, it helps you to actually work like, you know, with the limited time, what best can be done. Then allows you to be adaptive, personalized to your own aspect, understanding what you can do better as in you, and then also help you come out of this as an emotional anchor, because this is going to be a real uh, roller coaster ride when it comes to demanding your own attention and this thing. So you, all those who have enrolled for GS Foundation Plan, you must have started receiving emails of study emails. Please do that. See, if somebody asks me, क्या इससे हो जाएगा, नहीं. It is to boost your self-study plan. I am only giving an email which requires 1 to 2 hours per day to help you motivated and stay aligned with your preparation. You design your own day as per your availability of time and resources, and you see that you do your daily plan plus complete your daily schedule. You can schedule your one-on-one with me, and also we can come out with a study plan exclusive to your own life and preparation. So basically, it is a very tailored fit kind of approach. It is a 400 days or 15 months kind of a daily way. This is something already done. If you dedicatedly show discipline and consistency, you will definitely be able to clear the exam. And It is absolutely free. It what requires is your own dedication, upon nothing else. It gives you all the material or whatever it requires you to study. So take the first step, study, embrace self-study, empowered by expert mentorship. Join this GS Foundation plan. Success is journey best traveled with the right guide by your right side. So with this, I end today's orientation session. If you have any questions, let me know. In the description, you will have all the links to how to reach out to me. You can see in front of you also that my WhatsApp number is available. You can understand. So I hope you had an idea of how to start from beginning, how to start from scratch. I would only request that in the journey, don't start comparing yourself to anybody for that matter, because uh, two persons equal do not come from equal circumstances or equal background or equal opportunities. Hence, do not do that during your preparation. You will feel very dejected. Be on your own original motivation and also start preparing bit by bit as per your schedule. With that, I end my session of today's orientation. Anybody has any doubt, please let me. Okay, thank you.